Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? My name is Sin, or you can call me Aiyanyi, and I make wigs. So DSoar sent me some hair. This is my first time working with the company. They did send me 4 bundles, 2 26s, a 24, a 22, and I believe a 22-inch frontal. It did come pre-plucked. I did go in and pluck it more, and I did bleach the knots. So here's my wig already made. I do have a wig construction video coming up very soon. There's going to be 2 types of wig construction, a sewing machine version and a handmade version. I am perfecting my sewing machine version, so I do want to show you guys both the ways that I do make wigs. I do have installed all 4 bundles in here. This wig is made with my sewing machine. So I did double the tracks on the sewing machine so it could give a nice flat look, but it's still super full. And so I am going to use these clips from Sally's. I'll link everything that I'm using down below. And I am going to section the hair. So this is a Pinterest DIY because I saw this hairstyle or this color job on Pinterest and I fell in love with it, and this is the picture right here. So you guys tell me if I did a great job, you know, with the color placement and everything, because I think I killed it. Like, honestly, like, I think I did that. I think I did that. So as of now, I am going to section off the hair. The back portion of the wig is going to be sectioned into 3 sections, and then the frontal is going to be split into 2. So I am taking my dimming brush. I think I switched to switch brushes to a comb. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a comb, a rat tail comb, and I am going to tease the hair where the wefts are. You do want to tease it because you do not want a blunt line in your wig when you're doing this bleach job. Okay, so you want to tease it, clip it away, get another section, tease it, clip it away, go to your another section, tease it, clip it away, and so forth and so forth. So I am going to skip to the front of the hairline because the front of the hairline matters. I am going to section off about 2.5 inches of the hairline from the entire wig. So I am going to try to keep it as symmetrical on both sides as possible because this is what's going to give you the highlights in the front of your face. All right, so, and then it doesn't matter where you part it. If you could do a side part, doesn't matter, you're always going to have a highlight. So you want to do about 2.5 inches on both sides, and you want to pin that away from the rest of your hair. And don't forget to tease the hairline, and you want to tease as close to the root as possible, but you definitely want to be careful because you don't want to make it as tangled right there because you do not want to cause a lot of shedding or balding on your hairline. So you just want to be careful when you tease that. So I'm just showing you my sectioning. So I have 1 at the bottom, 1 lower bottom, 2 in the almost at the top, and then 1 frontal 2-inch section that I am going to be doing. Now, if you watch my videos, you know I don't typically say use a 40 volume developer, but girl, I only want to do 1 go around with this color. But if you are not comfortable with using 40 volume, then use 30. I am going to coach you all the way through. So you need 40 volume developer, you need a bowl, and you need a brush. And so the brush I'm using is like a balayage brush. As you can see, it kind of looks like a painter's brush. And you are going to need foil. You can go to your local store and get the foil that's already cut. I don't know why I bought that big thing of foil from Sally's. It was expensive, and it just dawned on me that I could have just used regular foil. So I did 2 scoops of quick blue, and then I am pouring my 40 volume developer in there at a time. I don't want it to be loose or runny, and I don't want it to be thick. So it's really hard to explain this consistency, but I do show you guys. Like, that's too thick, like it globs down. And so I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then I'm going to show you what the consistency is from that point. So now it's more like cake batter, pancake mix type consistency, and that's what I want. So what I am going to do, the placement of the bleach is everything. So I'm going to take the first row of hair and I am going to put the bleach on the tips of the hair, and then I am going to make sure it's saturated thoroughly on the tips only. Make sure that the line is diffused so you will not have a harsh line. And then you want to wrap it in your foil. But when you wrap it in your foil, you want to make sure that you are not like balling it up in there. You want to wrap it all nice and neatly, because when you ball your foils up, you'll start seeing like indentations or dents or darker spots in your bleached hair, and that's what I don't want. So now you're on to the second section, and you want to apply the bleach 2 inches from the length that you already applied it on the bottom length. So you're applying the bleach up further up than what you did on the last section. And when you apply it, you want to put it kind of in a shape of a U, because you want it to kind of be asymmetric. And you want it to like look even on both sides. And you just do the same thing. Apply the bleach. Make sure it's on every strand of the hair. Blend it out. Apply your foils. Simple. Make sure you feather in that harsh line out so you won't have a harsh line. So now we're at the front section where we sectioned the wig off for the front highlight section. So you're going to apply the bleach, make sure it's on every strand, and you're going to take it all the way up to 2 inches from the lace. Okay, you want to leave a root. I left a root. You don't have to leave a root if you don't want to, but I like the root. It just, you know, it meshes well. It gives it a completed look, in my opinion. Remember that this section is also teased, so you want to put a little bit of bleach on the tease section and you'll be good. And then you want to cover it with foil and let it process. I let my wig process for about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, watch the hair. You can do this on any hair that you have. I do not suggest doing this on your natural hair. Somebody asked me that on Facebook. No, do not do this on your natural hair. Go to a shop and let them do that, because this amount of bleach, the 40 volume, it will kill your hair off like your natural hair. So I don't mind doing it on extensions, because the extensions does not generate heat. Okay, it does not. So but your head, your actual head on your hair on your head does. So you just want to be careful. Do not do this method on your natural hair. Go to a professional. Alright, and once you apply that, you're going to apply your foils and you want to let it sit and process. And just watch your hair, because everybody's hair, everybody's extensions process differently. And you just want to make it, you want to take it to the shade of blonde that you desire, okay? I wanted to go towards a light golden blonde, and so that's what I did. And this is the finished product of me placing the foils on the hair. So you just want to let it process for 45 minutes to an hour. Make sure you watch your hair, okay? Letting the sun process one of my wigs. Yes. Ooh, so this is the color blonde that I got. As you can see, it did lift very well, actually. I am going to wash it to get all the bleach off of it. Since the hair is teased, you definitely want to be gentle when combing the hair out. So I did use silicone mix because it has a lot of slip, and it just helps you comb out your hair easily. I did tone the hair to get it to the color that it is. A lot of people in my last video had a hard time toning it to get to the brown stage that I was at. So because I did use vanilla yellow, if you do use that and you keep it on too long, it will turn your hair gray. So for my beginners, if you are not comfortable with toning with vanilla yellow, I am going to list a box dye that you can use, but you definitely have to lift your hair first, just like I just did in this tutorial. And here's the box dye. Hey guys, so if you are nervous about toning to get to a blonde stage, you do have to lift your hair if you do want to use a box dye instead of toning. And if you're a beginner, I would definitely suggest you try the box dye instead of toning. You can use this Dark and Lovely. This is very close to the color that I have. I am going to use this for another tutorial, but this is in Dark and Lovely, the Going Tint, and this is in Bright Blonde, and it does have a color booster packet in there, so you definitely want to use that as well. So what you do, you lift your hair, and then on the areas that you lift, you want to apply this color on it. And instead of using I think it's a 10 volume developer that comes in here, you could boost it up to a 30 volume developer. Remove the developer in the little application bottle, and you put the same amount of 30 vol into that, and it will also lift and deposit for you. Okay, so you could do that and leave it on there for about 30 minutes, and this should be your outcome or something similar to this. Okay, mind you, I did not use this. I toned with vanilla no yellow, but if you are not comfortable, you bleach your hair and then use this and you will be fine, sis. I tell you this, believe me. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to watch part 2 of the video, and thank you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.